Hi, my name is Michelle and I'm discussing the rule of law and marriage equality in Australia. I will explain what the rule of law is and talk about it in relation to marriage and religion and tell you how you can help fight for equality. The rule of law. It doesn't have one single definition, but it includes commonly agreed upon elements that make up a political ideal. They are that the law is transparent and reliable, it is universal, the law is impartial, it's rational and stable, and the law is accessible. Marriage equality is defined as a situation in which same-sex couples have the same legal right to marry as opposite-sex couples do. The rule of law is flawed because if you have equal law in an unequal society, it will always produce unequal results. We require specialist areas of law to protect disadvantaged groups, for example same-sex couples, and we need some discretion. So if an individual in a heterosexual marriage was to become transgender, they should not have to annul their marriage because of that. The rule of law is inconsistent with marriage equality, as marriage does not apply in the same way to everybody in Australia. With marriage and civil partnerships, the Same-Sex Relationships Act is 171 pages. Imagine if it was all put into a new amendment for the Marriage Act, where marriage could be between a man and a woman, a man and a man, and a woman and a woman. Everybody would be treated the same, and it doesn't seem too realistic to have these expectations of equality. Giving same-sex couples the option of a civil partnership rather than a marriage promotes an erosion of equality. It shows same-sex people as different from heterosexual individuals, which is othering, an us versus them mindset in society, and it is against the majority of Australia who do want same-sex marriage to be legal. Religion and the law. So the main doctrine of the rule of law is that the government must be clearly and institutionally separate in a fair and impartial manner. That should also include religious bodies. That would ameliorate abuse of power within the system. Religious bodies have a say in marriage equality because they do marry people in the church and they have the right to refuse same-sex marriages based on their religious teachings. That in itself, though, shouldn't be why legislation hasn't passed, as there are other avenues of getting married, such as through celebrants or birth steps and marriages offers. There needs to be a separation of religion and the law. Same-sex couples can be both religious or non-religious, and there shouldn't be religious bodies making decisions in the name of the law. So, where do we go from here? Well, if you'd like to help make marriage equality in Australia happen, here's what you can do. Lobby your local members of parliament and let them know how you feel about marriage equality and how you would like them to contribute to the discussion. Sign the Marriage Equality Now campaign at www.equalitycampaign.org.au/equality now and show your support. You can show your support in other ways, such as flying a rainbow flag, wearing clothing that supports marriage equality, donating to campaigns, and attending rallies. And most importantly, share your voice. Talk to friends, family, and co-workers and let them know your stance on marriage equality. Sometimes all it takes for someone to understand why it's so important is a good conversation. For tips on a positive message, visit www.equalitycampaign.org.au/get involved. Thank you.